I'm going to try to keep the in-feed and outfit table mechanism fairly simple, so I'm going to use T-nuts on all four corners of the in-feed and outfeed table, and then I'm going to make some type of a mechanism to hold the table down once it's adjusted. Okay, so the in-feed and outfeed table are cut out. This is the bottom layer. There'll be another piece of plywood on top eventually, but so the front's guided by the bearings and this cutout right here. And in the back, I'm going to build a little box that comes down maybe 3 or 4 inches and has a T-nut in it. And then on the back, I'll put a bolt with a handle that'll basically pull the table away from the blade. So in order to convert that into a downward motion, I'll put an angled piece of wood down here and I'll put a bolt through here. So the added benefit to that is that as the table is raised, it will get closer to the blade, and as it's lowered, it'll get farther away from the blade, and that'll naturally compensate for the curvature of the blade. Alright, so I've got a 1/2 inch overlap at the end of the table, and then 1.5 inches for the 2x4 at the end, which brings to 2 inches. And I have about a 3/4 inch gap. So I need to put this at 2 3/4. So the glue's now dried. I had a little bit of an alignment issue with these side braces. They were not perfectly straight, and it was causing the board not to line up. So I had to sand them down a little bit. They don't really play much of a role in the alignment of the table. It's more this area right here plus these cutouts up here. So I think if I were to do it again, I would move these in probably 1/4 of an inch so they don't even come into play as far as alignment. So the next step is to make the part that actually holds the table down. So it's going to be an angle cut piece of wood, an angle like that, and I'm going to run a piece of galvanized rod through here. So basically, we have this wing nut here from before. So I'm going to put a slot on the back with a hand with a bolt that'll pull the end feed table back as you tighten it. But because of that slanted piece rubbing against this piece of galvanized rod, it'll also pull the table down. Alright, so the in-feed and out-feed table are done, the adjustment's done, and the locking mechanism. So I'm going to cut a top piece for it out of this. It's a piece of old furniture. It's got some laminate coating or something. So be a good smooth surface. Then feed and outfeed tables are done. I've got it adjusted to about a 1/16 inch. So I got a piece of bowed wood here. Probably can't see it, but it's not far from a quarter. It's maybe 3/16 of an inch bow in it. So I don't really trust this thing yet. So I got some welding gloves and a helmet on. But we'll give it a test run real quick and see how it does. I took the bow out of it, so I guess it's working. It looks like I've already chipped this top right here. This might not be the best material. Maybe I need to find something different. But anyway, I guess next time we'll make the fence for the back. We still need to do dust collection and a power switch and some guards for the belt. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.